And a good Wednesday afternoon, Roger Hill of Wuthering Heights. This weather video is driven by 802cars.com, representing 802 Toyota, Twin City Subaru, and 802 Honda. They're all located off of Exit 7 on Interstate 89. Well, clouds are moving back into the region, and a complexity of two different storm systems getting involved here, mostly from the northern branch of the jet stream. Let's take a look at the computer modeling. Here's the European incrementals, and what we're looking at here is the rain that's starting to approach us here in the northern branch of the jet stream. It also tags up with the southern branch a little bit, phases together. And typically when this happens, of course, mostly during the cold season, we can spin up some pretty impressive areas of low pressure. This is 990 hectopascal surface low. It's going to be tracking from the Finger Lakes region and toward the Champlain Valley. And you can see it's deepening as it does. This is going to be kind of heading that way, and then suddenly we got a secondary low that's going to be developing to the south and east. It's going to pull into the Gulf of Maine, and as that whole transaction takes place there, that transition is also pulling in colder temperatures aloft as the upper level trough is starting to circulate in that colder air. And so we're lowering the snow levels. This is valid about 5 o'clock in the evening, during the evening on Thursday. And we're starting to see some pretty good snowfall just to the east of us, a little to the north of us. Very complex kind of storm system. But the 3 hours later here, this is by 8 o'clock in the evening on Thursday evening, you can see that we're seeing some snow falling, and this will be falling as wet snow and starting to coat up valley floors, probably 1 to 3 inches overnight into Thursday night, Friday morning, and maybe several inches. Watch how this works in here. This is through now about 11 o'clock in the evening on Thursday evening. And then we get into early Friday morning. Most of the action lifts a little bit north of the Barre Montpelier area, the northern tier regions, and we're looking at moderate snowfall in some locations there in the northern part of Vermont. And that's where the snow will accumulate a little bit more. And then also we have this elongated trough that's pulling away as that area of low pressure tracks into the Gulf of Maine and toward the Canadian Maritimes. It's producing an upslope snow here. It's kind of a bit of a signature right there. This is valid about 11 o'clock on Friday morning. And then the snow gradually does wind down, but we also have some blustery northwest winds, and most of this will affect the areas around the sort of eastern slopes of the Green Mountains, especially southern Windsor County, definitely Windham County, maybe the summits, of course, of the Greens, and that includes eastern parts of Bennington County. So that's the way it's shaping up here with several bits of complexity. That's the general nature here. Next update will be later on this evening. Roger Hill, Wuthering Heights. Thanks for watching.